pleasure to see you again. It's the third edition of Sustainability Review. It's a profession that it is growing older and stronger every time. So thank you again. And as I guess you know, we are celebrating today the 8th edition of the Italian Design Day worldwide, an event conceived to promote Italian design abroad and to share experience and new creative ideas. Italian design is worldwide known for its high quality and indisputable elegance. This tradition comes from the ability of Italian artisans, the Italian designers, architects, Italian producer, manufacturers of everything, to blend history and innovation to create something that we think is truly unique. The theme chosen for this year's edition of the Design Day to celebrate it is manufacturing value, inclusiveness, innovation, and sustainability, focusing on production processes that lead to the creation of industrial design objects, which are not only pleasant from the aesthetical point of view, but also a high material value and environmentally sustainable. I'm saying things that you all know, of course, because already this morning or this afternoon, when I arrived, I was watching at your panels, so I know that you have done your homework very well. But considering this theme, I believe that could be no better choice than to host in the framework of the Design Day the third edition of the Sustainability format we created 2 years ago to raise awareness on the importance of sustainability in its connection to design and living. A brand this sustainability has been very much appreciated as one of the best practices in the Italian Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Therefore, let me express once again my gratitude in the beginning to the person who has made all this possible, Professor Bahar Professor Bahar, thank you, who once again this year has helped us organize these events. As in the past editions of Sustain, we have asked young students through Professor Gedi from the faculties of architecture and urbanistic of the Middle East Technical University and Bilkent University to create new and innovative projects based on this year's design theme, to present them to us. I would like to thank them, to thank you, all of you, the students, you all that you have worked on this project once again, as it was in 23 and 22. I can see the passion, the idea, the effort, the enthusiasm that have led to the production of this project. I found a lot of inspiration, a lot of creativity, and this means that you were liking what you did while you were doing it, and I think that Professor Bahar was very good in motivating you in this endeavor. Design Day is celebrated just before the Salone Internazionale del Mobile, the leading international event for the design industry, which will be held from April 16 to 21st in Milano. My wish is that tonight's event could be a stepping stone to a wonderful career in this sector for all of you, and that will lead at least some of you to exhibit in the near future your creation in the Italian Salone Internazionale del Mobile. I came to the conclusion before passing the floor to Professor Gedi I would like to express once again my gratitude also to the Marina Group, the famous Italian pasta producing company, which actively promotes sustainability goals within its production activities in Turkey, and has generously provided gift bags for all of your projects, for all the project teams present here tonight. And now I would like to invite Professor Bahar to deliver her speech.
Dear Giorgio Marrapodi, dear Mrs. Loriana Marrapodi, dear guests, I am very much excited to be here once again to have assumed the role of the design ambassador for the Embassy of Italy. As Mr. Ambassador mentioned, we are here for the third time to realize the third edition of Sustain It event, which we organize around this year's theme, as you see on the slide, manufacturing value, inclusiveness, innovation, and sustainability. The posters in the group, in the exhibition were prepared by students and new graduates of Middle East Technical University who have backgrounds in city planning, architecture, and industrial design. After my presentation, they will present their projects actually in the Pecha kind of technique of presentation, which is one after the other to make a coherent whole, I believe, altogether. So I can start actually with you. Okay, just to briefly remind what we have done in the last 3 years. We started the first edition with the theme Regeneration, Design and New Technologies for a Sustainable Future. Last year the topic was focusing on lighting and the theme was the quality that enlightens. And this year the theme is manufacturing value, inclusive innovation and sustainability. So this is a picture, these are pictures from the first year event with students and my colleagues from Middle East Technical University. Actually, they were really so happy to have participated in the event. And as Mr. Ambassador mentioned, some of them, they are asking me to give references to attend their master studies in Italy, and one of them has recently been accepted to Politecnico di Milano to pursue her master's degree, and there are others who want to pursue a master's degree in Italy. We can continue. So these are some pictures from first year. So the idea was always evolving around sustainability, and with my students we always focused on sustainability in relation to Italian design, which was actually not very difficult to achieve, because Italy as a country with its cities, architecture, design is a real inspiration. So actually it was not very difficult for us to find connection between sustainability and Italian design. In the first year, in 2022, we took the exhibition also to the Middle East Technical University, to the Faculty of Architecture. So the exhibition was also visited by the members and students of the Faculty of Architecture. And this is the last year's exhibition, and the theme, the quality that illuminates. Last year we conducted the event in a way to bring together an exhibition with a conference. We can continue with the slide. Yeah. So we had very significant architect guests from Italy. Actually, they succeeded I'm sure you all know the project, the Yerevan Cistern lighting project, which is really very, very exciting. I visited it a couple of months ago. I recommend everybody to go there. So this is the group who actually realized that project, that lighting project, and we also had guest lecturer from the Bilkent University. So we made a combined event with a conference and again an exhibition. So these are some pictures from last year. Yeah, we can continue. So this year, the topic, the design brief, told us that we need to focus on the production process together with the output itself. Together with the output, we focus on the process of design, and we consider considered well-known Italian products, but we did not simply focus on the trademarks. We also considered the daily routines of Italian people, drinking cafe in a piazza, in a public square, having pizza in a pizzeria. I mean, their daily routines, which are actually real inspirations for the design of their life. So that was our point of view, starting point, and we took inspiration from well-known Italian products, not only because of their functionality, but also with their design features. I mean, this is a simple coffee pot. I'm sure you all have seen it somewhere. This is like our çaydanlık for Italians breakfast. So it is a very, how to say, impressive innovation. So we took inspiration from simple objects of daily life. Yeah, we can continue. So we took inspiration from coffee, cafetiera, that's mocha pot, pizza, pasta, considering sustainability, we focused on co-producing practices under slow food approach, roof gardening, roof farming. One of the projects took inspiration from Andre Brancis' Agronica utopian town, so we will soon also talk about him. So all these products are inclusive, innovative, and sustainable. Everybody drinks a coffee in the same coffee pot. Its shape is not different in this house or that house, so that is the very same design or the very same logic in terms of functioning. So we focused on that point of view, and the projects of our students actually reflect new ways of thinking as utopias evolved around these ideas behind these products. The projects underline co-living, co-producing, collective memory, which have been established around these products. I think after all these exhibitions, you will have the opportunity to visit the exhibition and the projects. Our process of our workshop is also kind of a design process. We started in last November with my students. So, cafetiera as a machine, as a simple device, actually attracted many architects. So you see Aldo Rossi's design, the famous Italian architect. So it inspired also designers. Although these products are very simple and very much in the daily routines of people, they are also inspirations for design. So we focused on how these products can inspire our projects. So this is another inspiration. Here in our group, nobody worked with pasta, but this is how we started to develop our process. Another one, it is an iconic design of a bench, a spaghetti bench, again an inspiration from this is ItaliainTurchia for their close collaboration and organization of this event. Again, last but not least, I want to thank my students who took part in a very much motivated manner in this workshop and exhibition for their great effort, their valuable work which they performed in preparing these works. And I am very happy again to be here in this beautiful building in the Italian Embassy together with all of you. I hope you enjoy the exhibition. Thank you very much.
And I think this is wrong because, as I said, we are growing better over the years. And I want to thank you. I'm glad, I'm satisfied about your work. There's three key words that are, by perchance, they all are they are all starting with B, saying that you have been brave in celebrating the beauty of Italy with the capacity of going beyond borders. You have put your finger on many things that are features of our country. Well, many of you, of course, have celebrated about the coffee, about Italian coffee, and the short video was nice, was really was captivating the attention about the art of making coffee in Turkey and in Italy. But many of you put the emphasis on the social dimension of coffee, and I want to add to what you said that for example, the historical coffee shops, coffee bars in Trieste, they have been the place where many Italian and also important foreign writers composed their important novels in the Caffè San Marco, Caffè Tommaseo, Caffè degli Specchi in Trieste. Writers like Claudio Magris or Umberto Saba from Trieste, but also James Joyce was writing his books in these coffee places. And about coffee, there is also something else that I think is nice also to mention here. Is the tradition of the Il Caffè Sospeso a Napoli. That is the pending coffee that some people, they go and they buy a coffee for themselves, and they don't take the change from but they say, no, that we need the change. We pay the coffee for the next one who is coming in and cannot pay the coffee. So it is also a way of doing solidarity, being close to people that have less possibility. So I don't want to call you more. Just one word, just about Pienza. I don't know if you have done something about Pienza. I don't know if anybody of you has ever been in Pienza. I strongly recommend Pienza for a romantic trip. It's one of the most romantic places in Italy, where there are streets that are called the Avenue of Love, the Path of the Moon, the Little Street of the Sun. I mean, it's a little jewel in Tuscany, and I wish you all can visit it one day. Grazie ancora.
Thank you very much.